Whoa, what's that?
Hello, Jack. I have to warn you about something important. The tricky witch has heard about your pranks and wants to prove that she is the trickiest one in town.
Impossible.
Storytime, storytime. Miss Booksy's gonna meet you inside her magic books. Cinderella's dressed in blue, Goldilocks and spinning clock. Wiggle snap, everybody wiggle snap, wiggle snap, everybody wiggle snap.
Hi there, kids! Welcome to Storytime at Cool School with me, Miss Booksy. Today we're reading Tricky Jack and the Wicked Witch. Wiggle, snap, Storytime! Tricky Jack was known as the biggest prankster in town. He was always causing trouble, like drawing on the walls, jumping in the public pool, and tying people's shoes together.
I'm the trickiest trickster in town.
One day, Jack's antics caught the attention of a sneaky witch.
That can't be right! Everyone knows I'm the trickiest trickster in town. It's because I'm a witch. That's what we do. It's in the job description. I'm gonna prove I'm the trickiest one there is. Jack can't beat me. I'm the tricky witch.
Later that day, Jack was walking on the trail back home when a mysterious figure approached him.
Whoa, what's that?
Hello, Jack. I have to warn you about something important. The tricky witch has heard about your pranks and wants to prove that she is the trickiest one in town.
Impossible.
The only way you can be safe from her is if you stop pulling pranks on people. Only then will she leave you alone.
No way, Angel Food Cake. Playing tricks is what I do.
You need to stop playing tricks on people. Well, if you won't listen to my advice and behave yourself, there is one way to stop the witch, but it won't work for too long.
Go on.
It's autumn, and the one thing that the witch hates more than anything is the fall harvest. She especially hates root vegetables like pumpkin, squash, potatoes, turnips.
She hates potatoes? You mean she doesn't even like French fries?
Not one bit. She doesn't even like sweet potato fries. My point is, if you aren't going to be good, you can at least try and stop her with that. But she'll be back.
Whatever. I'll be fine. I don't care if she tries to one-up me forever. I'll always be the trickiest guy there is.
Well, just in case, I will give you this to ward off the witch, should she come our way. If she touches it, she will be banished from our world and won't be able to come back until next year.
Cool. I'll take it. Ew, what's this?
It's a turnip. You know, a gourd, a root vegetable, grows in the ground, sometimes put it on salads. Have you ever eaten anything healthy, ever?
The only food I eat is candy, French fries, chocolate, and candy.
Use it to keep the witch away, but remember, she'll never truly leave you alone until you give up your prankster ways and become a good contributor to society.
Save the spiel, Jack. Ow.
Jack headed home, and once again, as Jack got close to his house, he noticed something else on the path in front of him.
Hey, you pile of scrap, out of my way.
Please, young man, can you help me up?
Let me think about it. Psych.
You just made a big mistake, young Jack, for it is I, the tricky witch.
I've heard you think you're the trickiest lady in town.
That I am. I'm the tricky witch. It's in my name.
Oh yeah? Well, what kind of tricks do you do?
Lots of tricks. I can turn butter into mud.
That's nothing. I bet you can't even make candy appear out of thin air.
Of course I can.
Ooh!
Hey, no fair. I didn't make that candy for you.
Well, I'm the one that's eating it, so it's mine now.
You're trickier than I thought. Tell you what, let's do a challenge.
Challenge? You're on.
You say you like candy? Well, let's go around from house to house looking for some and see who can get the most. Whoever has the most wins.
Oh, I'm sure I'll win this one. I'm good at taking candy, but how about we raise the stakes a little bit? If I win, I get to keep all the candy you found. If you win, you get to keep all my candy.
Sounds like a deal.
Oh, too slow.
Okay, let's begin. On your mark, get set. Hey, I didn't say go yet, you cheater.
But Jack was already collecting as much candy as he could find. He found caramel sweets in an old lady's purse, took lollipops from little children, and even went directly to the source, the candy store.
Oh no! Jack just took my whole stock of chocolate sandwich cookies!
The witch was using her magic to make more candy. She really was a tricky witch.
See, there's no way I didn't win this challenge.
And Jack met the tricky witch to count up. It was pretty clear who'd won.
Ha! It looks like I win. I'm the trickiest one of all.
Wow, you sure are. I guess a bet's a bet. Here, take all my candy.
Yes, let's count up how much more candy I have now that I have yours too. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah! A root vegetable. Ah! I'm disappearing!
He had done it. Jack had tricked the witch.
And now you're banished. All of this candy is mine.
I may be banished for now, but you'll bet I'll be back. Nobody tricks me and gets away with it. In 1 year, I will return and get revenge.
Well, I'm glad that problem has gone away and will never bother me again.
But just when Jack thought all his problems were solved, a familiar face appeared in front of him.
What do you want?
I told you, Jack, the witch will be back and she will keep coming back again and again until she beats you. You cannot trick her forever. When her banishment ends in 1 year, she will be smarter and trickier than ever before.
Well, so will I.
That is not something to be proud of, Jack. If you keep playing tricks, you will never be free of her. She will bother you forever and ever. And if she wins, you will be her prisoner.
Where would she take me?
To where she came from, the realm of darkness, a world of ghosts and darkness and evil witches.
So I'll just have to keep tricking her forever. That's fine by me. I'll never give up my tricky ways.
You say that now, but I'm warning you, a life of trickery and rule breaking is one you will regret.
Oh yeah? Wanna bet?
No, we just went over this. Ugh. And that's how Tricky Jack tricked the witch. Do you think she'll come back to get her revenge? I wonder who will be the trickiest of all. It was October 31st, yet again, exactly 1 year since Jack had last seen the tricky witch. Jack was a little nervous. What if the witch beat him? As he strolled past the town's pumpkin patch,
Hello, Jack, it's me, the tricky witch. I'm back and for my revenge.
Storytime, storytime. Miss Booksy's gonna meet you inside her magic books. Cinderella's dressed in blue, Goldilocks and spinning clock. Wiggle snap, everybody wiggle snap, wiggle snap, everybody wiggle snap.
Hi there, kids! Welcome to Storytime at Cool School with me, Miss Booksy. Today we're reading Tricky Jack and the Revenge of the Wicked Witch. Wiggle, snap, Storytime! Jack was very pleased with himself. He had outsmarted an evil witch, and she wouldn't be back for another year, which for Jack felt like a long, long time. And so Jack kept pulling his pranks. Soon fall turned into winter.
Woohoo!
And winter turned into spring.
My allergies! Does anybody have a tissue?
I do.
Did you pour pepper on this tissue?
Yes, I did.
And spring turned into summer.
Protect yourself from the sun. Buy my sunscreen.
Your sunscreen doesn't work. My whole family is burned.
I'm hilarious.
And winter turned back into fall.
Surprise!
This is unpleasant.
Soon it was October 31st yet again, exactly 1 year since Jack had last seen the tricky witch. Jack woke up and knew that the witch was going to be coming for him.
Oh boy, October 31st, the day the witch comes back. I bet I'll trick her again.
Jack was a little nervous. What if the witch beat him? As he strolled past the town's pumpkin patch,
Hello, Jack, it's me, the tricky witch. I'm back, and for my revenge.
You sure can try.
You may have tricked me last time, but this time, I'll make sure you don't have anything you can use to banish me. Empty your pockets. Perhaps we should do a classic challenge scenario. How about a race?
A race? I love racing. I'm the fastest person in the world.
Well, I'm a witch. I can move super fast.
This road isn't very long. How about instead of racing on foot, let's have a climbing contest. That way, I can keep an eye on you so you don't cheat.
And same to you. You cheated last time.
So did you, and I still won.
Enough. A climbing race it shall be. What should we climb?
How about the old patch tree? Whoever gets to the top first wins.
Deal.
Oh, too
too
slow.
Jack, this is your last chance. You don't have to challenge her. The only way to truly win is to leave her alone. Jack thought it over, but deep down, he already knew what he was going to do. Jack was a trickster through and through, and there was no way he was backing down from the witch's challenge.
Don't worry, Angel Food Cake. I got this.
At the base of the tree, Jack and the witch prepared themselves for the climb.
Okay, I'll count down. On your mark, get set, go!
And so the tricky witch started climbing as fast as she could. She climbed higher and higher and higher. So high that she couldn't even see Jack. She couldn't believe it. It looked like she was winning. But where was Jack? He was running away? Jack ran as fast as he could to the pumpkin patch nearby and started picking all the pumpkins he could. Big pumpkins, tiny pumpkins, anything he could. Then he raced back to the tree and started placing the pumpkins at the bottom. Soon there was a whole field of pumpkins at the bottom of the tree. It didn't take long for the witch to realize that Jack hadn't followed her in the race.
Hey, what's going on down there?
Looks like you've won again.
The witch slowly climbed back down the tree, but stayed at the bottom branch as the truth hit her. There was no way for her to get down without hitting one of the pumpkins.
Oh, a root vegetable. No!
What do you have to say for yourself, witch?
Darn it. There's no way for me to get down without being banished again.
I have a new idea.
What's that?
You and I will make a deal. You will never bother me again for as long as I exist. You'll never take me to your home with darkness and ghosts and stuff.
And what do I get in return?
I'll move these pumpkins away so you can get down.
The tricky witch considered Jack's words.
Okay, deal. If you move the pumpkins, I will never be able to bother you, and you'll never be allowed to enter the realm of darkness.
Deal.
You have no idea, do you?
About what?
Not every deal is as great as it seems.
Sure, whatever. Bye, witch. You'll never bother me again.
And as promised, the witch never bothered Jack again. Jack lived the rest of his life pranking people, pulling tricks, and being a troublemaker. He did so until he was a very old man, living alone and friendless. And soon Jack's life was done.
Hello, Angel Food Cake. I'm ready for you to take me to my next life.
I'm sorry, Jack, but I can't.
What do you mean?
You weren't a good person. You spent your whole life playing tricks on people.
What?
Your spirit will stay in this realm and for all of eternity, and you'll never be allowed to leave.
Well, that's fine. I can still play pranks and stuff.
Well, actually... Psych.
You're a ghost, Jack.
And in that moment, Jack realized the gravity of what he'd done. He had spent his whole life finding joy in hurting other people, and now there were consequences.
But I'll change. I'll be good. I'll do good deeds.
It's too late.
I gave you the chance to change your ways and do good deeds when you were young. But changing your mind just because you know there are consequences isn't enough. No one should be a good person because they have to be, but because they want to be.
So what do I do now?
I guess that's up to you. Jack was left to wonder about everything he did. Were all the tricks worth it? In exchange for a lifetime of fun, he now had to spend eternity trapped on Earth.
This is what I get for not learning my lesson.
And so Jack spent the rest of eternity wandering the streets watching. He's been known to prank other tricksters like he once was, so that they may not make the same mistakes.
Boo!
As time passed and Jack continued to haunt the town, his story was passed down from generation to generation. Everyone knew the story of Tricky Jack and how he was trapped on Earth forever. Afraid that he would haunt them, the townspeople treated October 31st as a special day to keep tricksters away. Families would put out candy so that children could enjoy sweets freely instead of taking them like Jack did. And they also put out pumpkins to keep the tricky witch away. The lit pumpkins were named jack-o'-lanterns in Jack's honor, like the lantern he held. This special day soon came to be known as Halloween, which we still celebrate today. The end. Wow, so that's where jack-o'-lanterns come from. So cool. I love Halloween. Thanks for coming to Storytime. Can't wait to read more stories with you at Storytime soon. Bye. Time for Storytime games. Here we go. Let's play Spot the Difference. Tricky Jack. Can you spot all the differences in these scenes from the story? Here we go! Jack was very pleased with himself. He had outsmarted an evil witch, and she wouldn't be back for another year, which for Jack felt like a long, long time. And so Jack kept pulling his pranks. Soon fall turned into winter. Woohoo! And winter turned into spring.
My allergies. Does anybody have a tissue?
I do.
Did you pour pepper on this tissue?
Yes, I did.
And spring turned into summer.
Protect yourself from the sun. Buy my sunscreen.
Your sunscreen doesn't work. My whole family is burned.
I'm hilarious.
And winter turned back into fall. Hold on. Did you see something? Let's rewind. What seems different to you? Look at this. This wasn't here before. All right, let's watch another scene. Here we go.
You have no idea, do you?
About what?
Not every deal is as great as it seems.
Sure, whatever. Bye, witch. You'll never bother me again.
And as promised, the witch never bothered Jack again. Jack lived the rest of his life pranking people, pulling tricks, and being a troublemaker. He did so until he was a very old man. Pause! Did you see something? Rewind. What seems different to you? Look over here. This color is different. All right, let's watch another scene. Jack was left to wonder about everything he did. Were all the tricks worth it? In exchange for a lifetime of fun, he now had to spend eternity trapped on Earth.
This is what I get for not learning my lesson.
And so Jack spent the rest of eternity wandering the streets watching. He's been known to prank other tricksters like he once was. Wait a minute, did you spot the difference? Let's watch that again. What seems different to you? Right over there. How did this get here? That's the last one. Did you find all of them? Nice work. Come back to Cool School for more stories and games with me, Miss Booksy.